What's up, Sworn Nation? How you doing? This is your boy, Brian Polito, and today is a very special day. We are unveiling the Lady Satanus Looks That Kill Coffin launch campaign, and we're going to walk you through each and every element of that campaign. So I welcome each and every one of you who are out there. That includes KP Heathen, who's saying greetings from Louisiana, and Omega. Omega asks me, will we see Lady Death's children again? Omega, yes. Also, if you are receiving Hell Witch, Lady Death, Hellgasm, they are very prominently featured in that particular story. And will they be back? Hell yeah, they'll be back. Let's get into it, shall we? Lady Satanus Looks That Kill is an exclusive Coffin launch crowdfunding campaign launching on Thursday, May the 26th at 6 p.m. Arizona time. Join us 1/2 hour before launch. We're here at Coffin Comics Compound /HQ. We're going to have an 80s hair metal party, and you're invited. Get your costume on. You know, you don't have to drink alcohol, have a soft drink, but just join in the merriment of this story. I want to let you know, too, to all physical backers who back this campaign for the first 24 hours, you will be eligible to receive free this exact gorgeous challenge coin. You'll notice that we've really taken up the technology on these challenge coins. We're getting a little focus on it right now. This is side one featuring gorgeous artwork by Mike Chrome. And then here is, trying to get this cool focus for you. Ah, look at that beautiful Richard Ortiz. I see Brandon. Hey man, Sworn, what up? Yeah, oh, there it is. Beautiful focus. Don't touch a thing. So it's beautiful Richard Ortiz art. And let me go back and show you once more the super cool Mike Chrome. Look at that thing. Yeah. Yeah, we're making some adjustments here. Little soft focus, but you can see these are quite dimensional. We have a new vendor on these, and man, they're just doing such a great job. So first 24 hours, that coin is free to all backers of physical claims. So let's get right into this, shall we? Let's take a look right now at the screen of the campaign itself. We're going to jump on over to that. And right now you are seeing it is live. You could go on your own computer and you can see all the entire thing. So first up, I want to let you know that it's 1988. Lady Death, Lady Satanus, the Devil's Daughter, has been traipsing around the globe for fun and adventure. She finally finds it on Sunset Strip in Los Angeles, the mecca of the hair metal scene. But the good times are about to end. It's true. We set this in the height of the 80s hair metal era in Sunset Strip, but in the middle of it all is a mystery and gnarly violence, everything you've come to expect from Coffin Comics and more. Now, for the first time ever, I would love to show you the video itself for the campaign. So I'm going to play it, and I'm going to make the screen big right now. Hi, this is Brian Polito, creator of Lady Satanus, and I'm presenting the all-new 48-page original graphic novel entitled Lady Satanus Looks That Kill. In 1988, Los Angeles' Sunset Strip becomes a heavy metal mecca of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And Lady Satanus is there for it. From wild nightclubs to hedonistic penthouse parties, the Devil's Daughter raises hell. Too bad a demonic serial killer shows up to ruin her good time. Soon, nowhere is safe as the psycho leaves a gruesome trail of butchered bodies in its wake. To stop the murders, Lady Satanus must confront her dark past and face one of hell's deadliest adversaries. It's a bloody, heavy metal thrill ride. Please back our campaign now and tell everybody you know. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, so that's the video for that one, the official video. I'm going to now try to escape and make the screen smaller. See if that works. Heck yeah, it works. Look at me, man, like master of technology. So Chad says, it was great to see you at IlCon. Chad, to see you and Christine was an absolute blast. You guys are repping it from Canada. I love that whenever you go somewhere, you guys are enjoying the area. So yeah, Jackson, Michigan was really nice. Outcast is asking, the Lady Satanus series takes place before all the others. Well, I mean, technically, Lady Death's been around since the 1200s. So gosh, I think Lady Satanus is a teenager. But yes, the story does take place in the past. And certainly not in the present day of the Coffin Comics timeline. So let's get into it, shall we? First up, let's talk about the creatives. The creative team is Mike McLean, who wrote the story, myself, who did some of the writing on it as well, Allison Rodriguez as the illustrator, and you may know Allison from two projects, the Chaotica Spellbound and last year's La Muerta Lady Death Inferno. And then welcome Pedro Estacado. I apologize if I'm ruining his last name. Brand new, represented by a friend of mine, Joe Prado, and then the one and only veteran letterer, Marshall Dillon. How about some previews of these pages? That way you kind of really get a sense of what's going on. I'm not going to name what pages these are, but this kind of gives you a sense of the creative team's work. No letters because we want to keep this a surprise. But as you can see, it is filled with what we are known for. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, and action, baby. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. We're going to get right into it. So again, what you're seeing on screen is now live, and you can see it at coffinlaunch.com, but I'm going to go through all of the claims. We don't call them rewards anymore. We call them claims. So first up, if you would like, we have the digital copy. So for $6 is the digital copy. Has the whole story, which is 48 pages. And then right next to it is the Premier Edition. The Premier Edition is 48 pages in square bound. For your $26, all physical backers receive free US shipping, all unlocked swag, also known as free bonus items, stretch goals, that kind of stuff, and a digital download. Now we are making a couple of changes because you demanded it. First up, all free swag will be offered individually. So we did them in sets for the first couple of crowdfundings we did. Now they're going to be individually. So that's kind of cool. Next up, right next to it, you're going to see the Premier Edition bundle. That's because this is the second chapter. Maybe some of you haven't read the first chapter. So get them together for $45 US, and you're going to save $7. Now, Richard Ortiz brings the heat with the Looks That Kill Jewel Edition for $45. Let me see if I am obscuring that. There it is. Yeah, beautiful piece by Richard Ortiz. Next up, Sun K is doing the Naughty Edition. And that one's being offered for $45. And then the official Looks That Kill Ultra Foil is by Jamie Tyndall. And you could even see there, see if I get a close up. There you go. Yeah, you could even see Jamie where we're gonna put some of the foiling effects, including on her costume, etc. All right. Yeah, and that's a pre-order, limited copies ordered. And I'm gonna go back to the campaign shop. Love that one. All right. Whoops, let me go back this way. We were just playing with this and navigating recently on the campaign, getting used to it ourselves. 15 days left till the campaign, everybody. Next up, we have the Looks That Kill Holofoil Edition by Mike DiBalfo. Yeah, you can really start seeing that this is a 80s hair metal, right? With the all the colorful neon colors of the time. And then next to it is the Embossed Metallic Edition. And I got to tell you, let's cut back to the large, and you can see an actual mock-up of what that embossed metal looks like. I mean, this thing is truly off the charts. It's so strong as an embossed metal. Woo! Wow. Look at that. Yeah, you can actually even see the relief to it all. Outcast says, how did Lady Gunfighter get in Hellegeddon when she's from 1866? Well, I didn't see Gunfighter in Hellegeddon, but I did see Gunfighter in Sacrificial Annihilation. And if you go back and you read that story, you'll find out exactly how she was transported from the past into the Coffin verse present. And in fact, when we offered Sacrificial Annihilation, it also came with a book called Tales of the Coffin Verse, and that's the original introduction of Gunfighter. So maybe go to coffincomicsshop.com, look up later Sacrificial Annihilation, and your answers will be in there. So I love the embossed, as I love all these. I think all the artists really respond to the character. A lot of fun. All right, everybody, now we're starting to get into some of our sets. And by popular demand, we are bringing back the High Roller, the Mega Baller, the Ultimate Legend, and the Mega VIP because you demanded it. So check it out. The High Roller set includes all the aforementioned items that we have just mentioned and includes an exclusive, beautiful J. Anacleto Sidewinder edition. Sidewinder edition. So you get those all, what is it, like a $350 plus value for $299, free US shipping. Look at J. Anacleto just taking off on that. Amazing, amazing. Next up, I'm still navigating through. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Mega Baller. So what sets the Mega Baller apart? The Mega Baller is the High Roller with these beautiful 4 exclusive editions. The naughty versions of the Jamie Tyndall, the Mike Chrome, the Mike DiBalfo, and the Richard Ortiz. And I'm here to let you know, they really deliver the goods. So that is a, let's see here, what are we saying? That is a $571 value for $450. So definitely check that one out. The Mega Baller, baby. And these are all the limited nature. You probably know that, but I'm letting you know. We are limiting them. Mike Madigan says, what's up, Sworn Nation? Ready for some Lady Satanus madness? Well, heck yeah, we are, Mike Madigan. Next up, this is the reveal of the Ultimate Legend set. So what's in the Ultimate Legend? Everything that was in the Mega Baller, plus these exclusives, the Carla Cohen Ultimate Editions, and the Lucio Perillo Legend Editions. Let me give you a closer look at some of these because they are truly remarkable. So please feast your eyes on these. These are mock-ups of those actual editions. And man, beautiful Carla Cohen, first time she's ever illustrated Satanus. And look at Lucio Perillo. This is for the ages. There it is, the Devil's Daughter, baby. Oh yeah. So that's the Ultimate Legend. Here's the thing. That is limited to 50 serial numbered copies on the Legend. So get them while you can. All right. And now we do have one more tier in the comic book division, and that is the Mega VIP. Let me get over there. The Mega VIP has everything mentioned and including everything in the Legend set, but then there are tier exclusives, including the Metal Legend and the Holofoil Legend, also the Ultimate Metal Edition and the Ultimate Holofoil, and then the beautiful Sun K glow-in-the-dark metal. Let me go grab that one. It's here somewhere. Here we are. It's right in front of my face. So this is the illustration of that. This is a glow-in-the-dark. And look, this is limited to 15 sets, 13 of which added to the campaign. And yeah, this one will be glowing in the dark. I don't think we can demo it right now, but I think we'll demo it before the campaign. All right, so that's your comic books on this campaign. But you know your friends at Coffin Comics love to do other things like prints, cards, and merch. So let's get into those too. In the moment, let me see here. Outcast says, I want to see Lady Death summon more demon zombie armies to serve her. Outcast, you are going to be very pleased with the story that we are going to present in 2026. If that's what you want, we're going to make it so, but you're going to have to wait till 2026. All right, let's get into some offered again. So right here, you're going to see we are offering again the first chapter of Lady Satanus for people who didn't receive it. We do have it in stock. We have it physical and we have it digital. And then you notice we have the bundle. So the bundle, let's see, on their own, it'd be 26 times 2. That's $52, but we're offering it for $45 US. Okay, that's $7 off. So that is an incentive, perhaps. Enjoy. All right, next up, everybody, prints. We had to do it. So there it is, the Looks That Kill Carla Cohen Ultimate Print. That is $20. So some people say, hey, why is it $20? Well, you do get free US shipping, and it does come in a tube. Usually comes in a tube, so it even comes in a tube. So the same thing for the beautiful Lucio Perillo Legend 11x17 print. I gotta let you know, I love that cover. It's awesome. I'm so thrilled about this character. I get the feeling that you guys are too, and I'm so excited. This is definitely like the sweet spot for Coffin Comics, telling stories about the Devil's Daughter. It's like, man, I don't think I've learned anything in 30 years in comics. I just do what I like to do. People are always, telling me, "Watch out, Brian. What are you doing? You're crazy." And I'm like, I just tell them stories that I like. So next up is the Bad Love 24 by 36 poster of the gorgeous Mike Chrome work. And then moving on is the Looks That Kill commemorative print. So we have a long history of doing commemorative prints, and we do serial numbers on those right down in the bottom of the middle. I think and so yeah, it'll be this exact image, and then we serial number it. Next up, thank you very much, my assistant. Next up is the beautiful Naughty commemorative print by Sun K. I think Sun K loves this kind of material too. I mean, you could tell because I think in the next few days, she and Obscure Comics are about to launch Murder Nun #2. So I think we're birds of a feather and kind of have I don't know, sort of a connection and that kind of stuff. So check out that campaign. Next up is something brand new, or something old is new again. It is the Looks That Kill Naughty Pole Dance metal print. I'll be right back because I got to show it to you. Where is that metal print? I'm seeing it somewhere. Here it is. So back in the day, we actually started out doing metal prints, and now we're bringing them back. So these prints are made out of metal that will survive the apocalypse. That's not guaranteed. That's for entertainment. But yeah, these are, and this one I think is, we're limiting a series of 25. This is the beautiful Richard Ortiz. It even kind of has like the light going around on it. Hope you enjoy those. Now, some people do like to, you're going to see here, let's see here. Does digital comic come with t-shirt purchase? Yes, I believe it does. I could be wrong. Okay, next up, Looks That Kill Bad Medicine fine art print. It's true, 18 by 24 inch fine art print, printed on archival quality paper with archival quality inks. The detail on this thing is magnificent. Okay, I got to show you. So I will. Man, let me show this to you. This is detail. So for a person like myself who adores printing and manufacturing items, this truly is the pinnacle of printing. The paper is archival quality. The inks are archival quality. And it reproduces Lucio Perillo's gorgeous painting impeccably. I hope you will invest in one. I am so happy to hang one of those up in the compound. Now, let me go back a minute here. I think I got ahead of myself. I did. So we also offer some of these prints in sets. So we have the Prestige set. That's 5 prints for $70. And then there's the naughty versions of some of those prints for $70. But for the discerning collector, we have the ultimate print set. The ultimate print set includes all the prints that we have discussed to date, plus a couple of other goodies. Let me go find them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could scroll yourself when you get onto the site, and you could toggle and see all the offerings. So some of the extra, look at all those prints. Click, 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 click. There's a bunch. Yeah, so here's a couple of the exclusives. The super cool, I'm blanking. That is a beautiful Patrick Nagel by Keith Garvey. And then there's the Sidewinder by J.N. Cleto. So altogether, $200. I think that's kind of reasonable. So what is that? 16 prints for $200. Normally, we might 16 times 15. You figure it out. Like that's a pretty good deal. So yeah, that's for the prints. Now let's get into cards. Shall we get into the cards, everybody? All right, let's do it. Hang on a second here. Get down to those trading cards. All right, everybody. We have the first one, which is the Prestige Metallic Cards set, and that's 5 Metallic cards. They're all limited in nature, and we're offering those for $50. Then we have the Naughty Metallic Cards set, which is naughty in nature for $50. And then for the discerning collector, we have the Ultimate Metallic Card set, which includes all the cards we said before, plus these exclusive to the tier cards, including the gorgeous Premier Edition by Diego Bernard, the Carla Cone Ultimate, Lucio Prilio Legend, the Sun K Naughty, the Keith Garvey Nagel, and the Sidewinder by Jay Anacleto. So that is a copious set that sets the history of Lady Satanus. Now, mankind cannot live by comic cards and prints alone, although they're pretty darn awesome. We also are offering some exclusive merchandise on this campaign, and that includes the Lady Satanus Looks That Kill Bad Medicine t-shirt. And if you think I'm sort of keying off of songs of the time, like Bon Jovi's Bad Medicine, you're right, it's true. We are doing that kind of all, like, I have someone over here in the peanut gallery very happy about that. Do you like that one? I love that one. You like, okay. Brandy Sparkles is over here. I'm keeping an eye on things, and she's happy about Bad Medicine. How about Slayer, Rain and Blood? How about Lamb of God, Walk With Me in Hell?
He was screaming at the concert. That's all I remember.
But you were at the concert.
I did.
All right. So yeah, Brandy Sparkles held it down, and she went to you saw Lamb of God, Kerry King, and who else?
The Backstreet Boys. No, they were not there.
The Backstreet Boys were not on that.
I was told that's who was playing. So.
Okay. And that's who you heard? Is that how they sound to you? The music's very angry. Okay, cool.
But it was fun.
If any of you out there do listen to Lamb of God and you like them, go check out the lyrical content. Check out the lyrical content of the song "Walk With Me in Hell." I find it to be kind of a very deep song that I connect with, but I digress. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, now there's a lot of talking. Getting that shirt for sure. Rogue's backstory, fantastic. Matthew, I mean, at least she likes something with a guitar in it. That's true, right? And then Chad said, at least Brandy isn't selecting the titles from New Kids on the Block. That's true.
That's the next Coffin.
Yeah.
On the Block title.
That's why, you know, we lock up some of our documents so they cannot be changed. So we're not like any of those kind of titles. And then Francisca says, how about Metallica? And I think she is referring to a great story. So Brandy, have you ever seen Metallica?
Well, I have tickets once to a concert.
Want to come over here and tell people the story?
Okay.
Here, you can sit down and tell the story.
No,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Here, sit here. Sit here. Come on.
No.
I can't see you. Sit here. All right, tell the story, Brandy.
Okay, so I had free tickets to a Metallica concert.
What's that? Oh, okay, got it.
See, no one can hear me. I'm loud, T.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Tell the story.
Okay, so I had tickets to a Metallica concert, and me and my girlfriend, single moms, night out. So we went to the bar at 2:30, where
In the afternoon.
Yeah. So where we got really, 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 really drunk, and we missed the Metallica concert because we were passed out by 5.
Good job, Brandy. Get out of here. I guess in a way that's cool. I don't know. And then Francisca says that she's wearing black. It does look like
To celebrate Lady Satanus Day.
That's great. Even your leggings are mostly black. Great. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled preview. So we're talking about the beautiful Lucio Prilio Bad Medicine t-shirt, which I am really looking forward to wearing, walking down the street with my Lady Satanus shirt. And then next up, everybody, check it out. The Lady Satanus patch set. Lady Satanus patch set. I'm going to get a closer view of that. So check out these patches. All right, so the patch set has one gigantic back patch, and Brandy's, here's the front. In REL, in real life, this is what it'll look like. This is a facsimile of a vest. So you got your little name rocker over here. You got some patches with art by Sun K, Carla Cone, Jamie Tyndall, and Mike Chrome. And then you have the massive back patch by Lucio Prilio with the cool upper rocker that says "Raising Hell." So we're offering those for $60. And look, we've already announced Sworn Fest 2026. Tickets and hotels, etc., go on sale May 15th, along with our first guest announcements. And I am encouraging everybody to patch it up, get your patches, get your vest together, get this one or the other ones that we're going to be offering on all the campaigns, and come to Sworn Fest totally patched up. All right, let me go back and just check if there's anything that I missed. But I'm getting the feeling that that is, at least initially, our offerings. No, I don't think I missed anything, everybody. Now, look, you could have a whole conversation down here, too, in the comments. We encourage you to do that. Tim says, I like how you present and narrate your trailers. It'd be awesome if you made a similar video, full-length, narrated motion comics. Holy mackerel, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so we encourage you to do that as well. So, let me see here. Jason says, if you get the bundle to catch up on the story, do you get both digital editions too, or just the latest one? Yeah, you get both in the bundle. You bet. You get the digital matchup of all that stuff. All right, everybody. That's what's up. That is a look at the Lady Satanus Looks That Kill Coffin launch campaign. We have moved and we're doing all our crowdfunding through our own crowdfunding platform. This is it, coffinlaunch.com. Go right there. Feel free to start getting familiar. Some things are of a limited nature, so you may want to plot and plan before we launch on Thursday, May 22nd at 6 p.m. Arizona time. I'm going to check the comments for anything else. Don't you love it when Lady Death declares someone to be under her protection? I do. Jason Nash says, yo. So look, everybody, don't get it twisted. This is going to be a fun one. I cordially invite you to invite someone else to be part of it. Do you know anybody in your life, one human being who might really like what Coffin Comics is about and this crazy storyline? Please recommend them to this campaign when we go live, or maybe even right now, sign up. And don't forget, for the first 24 hours, everybody who signs up for a physical reward receives this exact gorgeous challenge coin with art by Mike Crome and art by Richard Ortiz. Look at these beauties, very dimensional, thick. They are beautiful. Look at that. Look at the detail. I must say, we're really taking it up a notch. All right, everybody. You've been great. I've been Brian Polito. Back this campaign in 15 days, 1 hour, 1 minute, and 48 seconds. Holler at you later.